San Antonio Spurs vs Guangzhou Loong Lions full game highlights, October 6, 2025 NBA preseason. The San Antonio Spurs welcomed the Guangzhou Loong Lions for a preseason showdown that gave fans a chance to see Victor Wembanyama and the young Spurs squad in action. While it was an exhibition game, the energy inside Frostbank Center felt electric, as Spurs fans packed the arena to witness the continued evolution of their future superstar. The contest turned into a one-sided showcase for San Antonio's new-look offense and defensive potential, as the Spurs dismantled Guangzhou with a 126-92 victory. From the opening tip, it was clear the Spurs came to make a statement. Wembanyama wasted no time reminding everyone why he's one of the most hyped players in the NBA. On the first possession, he swatted a shot on defense, ran the floor, and finished an alley-oop from Tre Jones. His presence on both ends of the court was overwhelming for the visiting Loong Lions. The 7 feet 4 inches phenom dominated the paint defensively, altering shots and deterring drives, while offensively showing his ever-expanding skill set with smooth jumpers and post moves. The first quarter set the tone for the night. The Spurs moved the ball beautifully, sharing the wealth with crisp passing and unselfish play. Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson both looked sharp, knocking down open threes created by Wembanyama's gravity inside. Tre Jones orchestrated the offense with poise, controlling the pace and finding the right angles for lob passes and kickouts. By the end of the quarter, the Spurs had built a comfortable double-digit lead, and their young stars were in total command. Guangzhou, to their credit, fought hard and played with pride. Star guard Chen Yingjun tried to get his team going by pushing the tempo and attacking the rim, but the Loong Lions struggled to finish over San Antonio's length. American import Jordan Bell, a former NBA player, provided some toughness inside and even threw down a thunderous dunk that got the crowd's attention. However, the Spurs' depth and discipline quickly overwhelmed the Chinese side. In the second quarter, head coach Greg Popovich rotated his bench, giving fans a look at some of the younger talents. Jeremy Sochan impressed with his versatility, grabbing rebounds, initiating fast breaks, and defending multiple positions. His energy was contagious, sparking a run that widened the lead to nearly 20 points. Rookie guard Stephen Castle showed flashes of his potential as well, hitting a mid-range jumper and playing solid on-ball defense. The Spurs' ball movement and spacing were clinical, a clear reflection of Popovich's system and the team's growing chemistry. Wembanyama continued to put on a show in limited minutes. He drilled a deep three from the top of the key, then followed it up with a spectacular putback dunk that sent the crowd into a frenzy. Every possession he touched seemed to create something positive, whether it was a score, a block, or a pass to an open teammate. By halftime, the Spurs led 68-45, and Wemby had already filled the stat sheet with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Coming out of the locker room, the Spurs showed no signs of slowing down. Vassell caught fire in the third quarter, knocking down 3 consecutive triples to extend the lead past 30. His confidence as a scorer and playmaker has clearly grown, and his partnership with Wembanyama looks more dynamic each game. Meanwhile, Jones continued to shine as the floor general, dictating tempo and keeping the team organized on both ends. The Loong Lions tried to generate offense through quick ball movement and perimeter shooting, but San Antonio's defense was suffocating. Sochan and Castle applied pressure on the guards, while Wembanyama and Zach Collins anchored the interior. The Spurs' rotations were sharp, forcing turnovers and converting them into transition opportunities. Popovich's emphasis on discipline and communication was evident throughout, as even the younger players maintained focus and executed at a high level. By the time the fourth quarter rolled around, the outcome was all but decided, but the Spurs bench kept their foot on the gas. Malachy Branham and Blake Wesley both took advantage of extended minutes, scoring efficiently and playing within the system. Branham showcased his improved shot creation, while Wesley brought energy and defensive hustle. Rookie big man Harrison Ingram added a few nice plays, including a corner three and a strong rebound putback that had fans cheering for more. For Guangzhou, this game was a valuable learning experience. Despite being outmatched, they showed heart and sportsmanship throughout. Chen Yingjun led the team in scoring, while Bell's hustle and leadership stood out. The Loong Lions players interacted with Spurs fans after the game, a reminder of the global spirit that the NBA preseason often celebrates. When the final buzzer sounded, the Spurs had completed a dominant performance, winning 126-92. Wembanyama finished with 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 blocks in just 23 minutes, continuing to prove that he's a generational talent. Vassell added 19 points, while Sochan contributed across the board with 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. The balanced attack, efficient shooting, and defensive consistency were all signs that San Antonio's young core is maturing fast. After the game, Popovich praised his team's focus and execution, saying, "It's pre-season, but our approach matters. We're learning how to play together, to trust one another, and that's what these games are about." Wembanyama, always humble, credited his teammates, "Everyone's moving the ball, playing with confidence. We're just having fun and getting better." The Spurs' blowout win over Guangzhou was more than just another pre-season game. It was a preview of the future. With Wembanyama leading the charge, a deep roster, and a legendary coach guiding them, San Antonio fans have every reason to believe brighter days are ahead.